Hey guys, and welcome back to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV. Today we are back with another video, and today's tag is provided by RESHINE Hair. Now this is their 24-inch kinky curly wig. It is a full 13x4, so you do have somewhat of free parting space from ear to ear. And today I'm going to be recreating my birthday look that I did on myself. I asked you guys if you wanted me to recreate this look, and you said of course. So today I'm going to be using my older sister Nika to basically recreate the look that I did for my birthday. So jumping straight into this video, I do have the ball cap method on, and I'm just taking that Ruby Kisses foundation and applying that foundation all on the inside and on top of the lace. The lace was very like whitish. So with this case, I have to make sure that I use enough foundation. So I'm gonna have to apply foundation like 2 to 3 times within this install to really get it to blend and melt with her skin. But however, attached down below in the bottom right, I do have the unboxing. So you do see everything that came inside of this package. They gave me this pretty pink little spreader. Of course, the instruction card on how to treat and care for the hair, and as well as a stocking cap, and of course your wig that you get. And also on the card, they do have all their social medias attached, so you can check them out, make your purchases, and do what you need to do. But in the meantime, what I'm doing right now is applying all of my layers of that lace matte adhesive. And I know you guys are wondering when I'm going to do my next restock. It is coming up over the next couple weeks. I'm just waiting for all of my shipments to come in because I am doing a really large restock this time. So therefore, you guys need to have your notifications turned on. Now, I'm going to say it again, have your notifications turned on. You guys email me, text me, inbox me, DM everything. When's the next restock? When's the next restock? You guys are telling me that you missed the restock, but you won't miss anything if your notifications are turned on. As soon as I post, you will get an alert. Turn on my notifications on Instagram. Turn them on YouTube. Like, just turn them on so you guys do not miss out, okay? But however, I am going in with my layers of this lace melt. And once all of my layers are applied, I will go ahead and begin to pull down the lace and start my melting process. And now that glue is clear, we're going to go ahead and pull the lace down into that glue. You guys already know that once the glue turns clear, and it does turn clear very quickly, so you don't have to worry about blow drying the lace for, a couple minutes to get it to turn clear. As long as you are applying a nice and thin, even layer, it's going to turn clear before you even finish applying your layer completely. And that's one of the main benefits of my glue. And I'm also going to show you guys something later on, but I'm going to just save that for, closer to the next restock. But I do have a little, test that I'm going to show you guys based on the quality of my glue. But as I mentioned before, one of the great benefits is that it is super, super strong, and of course it dries really, really clear. I see a lot of stylists in videos having to blow dry their lace glue to get it to turn, or it takes too long, but guaranteed with my glue, you do not have to worry about any of that at all. But now I'm just, pushing that lace right into that glue, and I'm just going to take the blow dryer on the heat setting as well as the hot comb and get everything melted in before I tie it down with the melt belt. for 10 minutes and making sure that glue is completely dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my comb and also the razor and start to razor off the extra lace. And as I mentioned before, this lace color is really white, so I am going to have to go in with foundation again on top of that lace to make sure it is really blended, because once I begin to cut the extra lace, it does look like still like raw, like whitish, or like too light for her skin complexion. So I am going to have to go in with that foundation. And as I mentioned in my previous video, sometimes you have to go in multiple times with foundation, and sometimes you have to use a darker color foundation for yourself or for your client, depending on the quality of the lace and the color of the lace. Usually with HD lace, you can use your exact skin color. With transparent lace, sometimes you have to use a darker, like a shade darker, to just make sure it really blends in with the skin tone, because it can be very white. But if you are using like medium brown and your is close to your complexion, you should be able to use your regular color foundation and be fine. So like I mentioned before, it just all depends. And in this case, because this lace is very white, we're gonna have to use a slightly darker foundation. So I will be using the level 13 palette, which is the shade I use for myself as well, when my lace is too light for my complexion to get it to really blend. So right now, as I mentioned, you guys will see now that I cut that lace off, it still looks very white around her hairline. If I turn her, it looks like it's blended, but if she was to take a picture, she would get that white flashback. So to avoid that issue, I am going to go in with that darker foundation and tap it across that hairline. And as you can see now that I'm applying that darker foundation, it is blending much better. You actually see it darken up as I apply it, and that's what you have to do sometimes to really get your lace to blend. Like I mentioned before, you might have to take, extra steps with some installations, but the object is scalp. The category is scalp, skin, and melt. So do what y'all gotta do, but get them laces blended and melted, okay? Period. But now I'm taking that Tresemme holding spray and I apply it across the hairline, and I'm just going to retie down that hairline again with that melt belt and let that sit until it is completely dry. And as far as the styling, if you paid attention to my birthday sleigh when I went to Vegas, I did have this big 30-inch full curly wig, and I did the two little strip pieces in the front, the pushback ponytail, and just kind of the hair just, doing its own thing. So that's pretty much the look I was going for here as well. The only difference is I just left out a little bit of hair on the sides because the parting on the sides wasn't that deep as it was on the middle. So I just kind of left a little bit out. So it's like a recreation with a little twist. But overall, it's going to give you pretty much the same look that I had for my birthday. So after removing that milk belt, I'm just taking a comb and just combing out all of that holding spray out of the baby hairs so they are free-wheeled and soft. And then I'm going to go ahead and get those baby hairs styled and then do like the actual styling part. And for the baby hair today, we are going exotic, we're going dramatic, we're just going to just go with the flow, do what we do, and get those things swooped. And I do use the Got To Be Gel method for my baby hairs. One, it helps your baby hairs last longer. They don't move. Yes, they will not move. It gives you the strongest hold that you can get. So I like to use the gel, especially if you get like exotic baby hairs and you don't know how to fix it yourself. I do recommend something a little more stronger. I know some stylists just use mousse for their baby hairs for the soft look, but it's your preference, I guess. It's your, your stylist technique. But my clients like when their baby hairs last, okay? So I give them what works best, and that's that. But now, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and pull out my little V section. Y'all know I like to do like the V shape front pieces instead of like the regular squares or whatever. So I'm just going to find my center, get those two triangle pieces out the way, and then I will begin to sleek the rest back for the ponytail look. So for your ponytail, your best friend is going to be the wax stick, and of course the a little holding spreader to catch some flyaways. I did not want to do like a super pressed slick ponytail. Like I wasn't gonna hot comb it to the T to get it sleek. That way, if she wanted to remove that ponytail and switch the look, it is not hard, crunchy, or like stiff. I just needed just a little bit to catch the flyaways. So she's very much well able to just take this out, add some water mousse, whatever, do her no part look, or if she want to switch it to a middle part, side part, we can do that. So all I did was just sleek it back good enough and just, secure with a black big scrunchy rubber band. Scrunchy, just rubber band. What am I talking about? But, like a stretchy rubber band. And, just did the ponytail and just kind of made it like a cute, messy one. It didn't have to be too perfect because that's how I did mine. Mine wasn't perfect, but it was just like, you can see the style, but it don't have to be like super sleek. So I just put that hair in that ponytail, and then I'm going to fluff everything out. And of course, I'm going to add water and mousse to define the curls. And of course, I'm going in with this Tresemme mousse. I love this Tresemme curling mousse. Like, it is the bomb, like, for real, y'all. I have to buy me some more. I'm running low. But I like to use this Tresemme curling mousse, and I also use water. I recommend that you use water first to get the hair wet and then go in with the mousse. It just kind of works better that way. So this is what you do if you don't have a spray bottle, okay? So, but if you do have a spray bottle, you could just use water and conditioner or water and silicone mix. But we're gonna go with mousse today, so I don't have to wet up the whole dang on floor, y'all. So I'm just gonna keep taking that mousse and just getting the curls popping. I like to comb through the curly hair with that mousse on the comb so it can really get in those strands really good. So once I get all of those curls popping, this will pretty much complete the style. Let me know what you guys think down below on this look, the baby hairs, the overall finish, of course. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos because I have some new styles that I really want to try. And my first victim is going to be Shari. I seen like this bob and it was just so bomb, but it was no ordinary bob. But I'm gonna save it for when I drop the video. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells. You know, comment below what you think, and thank you guys for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you stay tuned for the finishing look.